MLB Network is your exclusive home for pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. In now is John Jay. One and two. Here it comes. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here he comes again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Curveball stays a little high that time.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone. And more importantly, he's consistent.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. Lofted in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Strand a couple. And this is nothing ball game. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Daniel Murphy.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls and no strikes.
And on 3-1, this ball's hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Addison Russell.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting 8.
Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Baez will head for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting 8. Center fielder number
At the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping up to the plate, Tanner Roark. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
now batting. Third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Worth is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in for his second at bat, Anthony Rizzo. A base hit in his first trip. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, it'll be the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder Jason Worth.
Here's Jason Worth. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Russell's got it. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. Baez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Fouled back. Ready on 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's down to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Baseman number 9, Javier Baez.
Into the box, Javier Baez. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
So striding in, Jake Arrieta looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Look, 2-0 to the pitcher in this situation with the bases loaded. You have to challenge him. Make him swing the bat.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Full count. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone into the bleachers. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. His first homer here in the series. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
In now, Daniel Murphy. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wieters awaits the 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Michael Taylor. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So in now is John Jay. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Grounded to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Rendon has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Mike Montgomery takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Here's Jason Worth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Scorched to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. On the ground to third. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Here's the young catcher. On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Ryan Madson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Ryan Madson.
Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. And he lost him here on 3-2. As that pitch misses, it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Taylor going back on it at the track. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. In now, Addison Russell. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Third baseman, number 6.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Matt Wieters. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Zobrist sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now, Javier Baez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's the pitch. 2-1.
Balls, no strike.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, pitcher, Mike Montgomery.
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22.
1 out, nobody on.
Hayward.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, John Jay. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here's Chris Bryant now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Ready for another chance? Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Bryant. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Howie Kendrick.
Drilled to first. From his knees, the throw, and he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 4-0. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready now with the payoff pitch. On the ground to second. Murphy has it. No problem here. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Nope, ball.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled straight back.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Doolittle's ready. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Wilson.
Here's Jason Worth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1 on its way to Worth. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Zobrist has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 1-1 delivery. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ryan Zimmerman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zobrist is after it, and foul. Again a 1-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at bat. The 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, Javier Baez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. The 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Wieters is there to make the catch, and they are off to the league championship series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors.